It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3, and we'll be back in a minute to get it started. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Siggy.
Well, when a team starts a series on the road and comes away with a split in the first 2 games, they've essentially taken over home field advantage. So the last thing these guys want to do now is give it right back by dropping this one. And these fans know that just as much as the players.
And the atmosphere here is electric. And this figures to be about as intense as postseason baseball gets. Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric. And we'll be back to get it going right after this. Just about set to go, and towing the slab here, Cristopher Sanchez.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
That one out to right. Castellanos gets under it, and there's one down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
They got it for out number 2.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Shohei.
2 down, base is empty. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ohtani bats left, throws right, hitting third in the lineup, and he's a former National League MVP. On the ground. And it's through for a hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here in Philadelphia, and today's starting pitcher, big Tyler Glasnow.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
And now Trey Turner. Swinging a foul straight back.
With Glasnow pitching today, I think about how intimidating it must be to face this guy. He's not just a tall pitcher. He's a 6'8" flamethrower, and that's not a comfortable experience for any lineup.
That's the ball.
Well, this team was shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what did they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them get on that scoreboard.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And that's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. This is Bryson's stop. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Foul ball there. In the air, left field, Hernandez. And out number one on the grab.
Batting third, first.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swinging a foul out of play. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Not close with that one, and that's ball two. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Hernandez settles under it and makes the catch. Out number two.
Batting fourth, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Fought off foul. Glasnow ready to deal. That one missed. Runner at second, two down. Here in game 3 of the NLCS. And it is 2-1. That's down and in. Alec Bohm in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Man at second. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
That is it. Third baseman.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Ball 1, no strikes. Late swing fouled off. Ball to strike. That one inside. Look out.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
3-2.
In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. And that'll load the bases.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out 3 bases at this rate.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. High fly ball out towards left center. Edman going after it. And the inning is over. Phillies leave them loaded, scoreless after 1. It's game 3 of the National League Championship Series. Here's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Sanchez back to work. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez, Game 5 of the ALDS in Oakland, and man, hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy who would eventually go into the Hall of Fame.
Ground ball to Bohm. Bohm goes down to first. 1 out in the second. Will Smith to the plate. That's in there, and that is strike 1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone, Boog, from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Stays alive.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
1 down, base is empty. Chopper right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Batting 6th, right fielder Andy Pajes.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Pajes matched a homer in his last game. 2 outs, base is empty. And another ball. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
In the background is a blind spot. Rolling dice and watch the time fly. Don't push the luck, don't use the money. All your cheap tricks won't impress me.
We head to the bottom of the
Leading
second.
off for the
So
Phillies,
digging in now
right
for Philadelphia, Nick
Nick
Castellanos.
Castellanos.
And that's way high. And that's ball one. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? At the belt and fires. And there's a ball.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Max Kepler in the box now. No balls and a strike. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That one missed. Outside low, and it's 3-2. Castellanos gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Hard hit to third. Hernandez tossed to second, back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's JT Realmuto. There's a strike. Two outs.
Nope, ball one.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Down and in, moved his feet. Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. New inning getting started. And here comes Tommy Edman. Edman with a homer in his last game.
One ball, one strike.
Off the mark there. It's 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Check swing, called strike.
No ball, one strike.
Next pitch downstairs, and 1-1. One out, base is empty. Almost got him. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
One out. Runner at second. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
One out and a runner at second here in Game 3 of the NLCS. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got him. That K is his third of the game. So the batting order turns over. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Flied to right his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there, and forget it. He'll circle the bases, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0.
Freddie has such a smooth swing. He makes these home runs look so effortless. There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
Base is empty with 2 away. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. Grounds one to short. On the run, sends it over to first. In time, got him. And that'll do it. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. And it's 2-zip. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Trey Turner at the plate. That one is upstairs.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And that's in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you know what's coming.
Stop. Batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there and have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That one almost got him. One down, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you've got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Harper stands in now and watches strike 1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
All set for the start of the inning. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Shohei Ohtani.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That one fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And right back to the mound. Fires over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Grounded out his first time. Hernandez, 32 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. In there at the knees. That's strike one.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Not even close there. And the count even 1-1. In the air out towards right center. Touches down. That's a hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Grounded out his first time up. And ball one.
That's the ball. 1-0.
Man at first, one away. That one finds the zone, and a count 1-1. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Sanchez checks on first. Hernandez dives back in safely. And now 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajes. His first at bat was a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Hernandez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul ball, still 0-2. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So 1 hit is all they get to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Phillies nothing. Back at Citizens Bank Park, John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Kyle Schwarber.
Never going slow mo. Going. We in gone mode. Going.
Ball one there.
Go straight.
Line drive to short and caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
The Dodgers up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that skips into dirt. Fights it off. You'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Marsh takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And there's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take your bait.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Castellanos in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We played 4. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Sanchez back to work. And that drops in for a strike. And downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike. Strike 2. 1 and 2.
On the ground right side. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, third baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Here's Kike Hernandez. A double and a run scored his first time up.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And first offering is fouled off. That's a little bit low.
1-1.
Just misses. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. Next offering misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So a man aboard. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Hernandez over at first with 1 away.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Grounder might be 2. Over to Turner for 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Phillies nothing. It's game 3 of the National League Championship Series. Now batting Max Kepler. Here comes a pitch. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0.
Well, these Phillies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Next offering is fouled back. Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it himself, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto steps in. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
The Dodgers leading by 2 here in game 3 of the NLCS. Out in front and foul to the left side. That just misses. 1-2 the count. Up the middle, a dive, nice stop to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's Trey Turner, 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. There's a swing and a miss.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
That one way outside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's down and away.
Careful.
3-2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go. This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Stop. Into box again. Takes a strike.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Ground ball up the middle. Kim. They get the force. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. Phillies strand one. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in Philadelphia, and now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
They always say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jordan Romano, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Banks, a left-hander, also throwing. Bounce to the right side. Slings to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Now batting, second baseman, Hassan
So up
Kim.
next, Hesung Kim. And that's in the dirt.
No strike.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2 balls, no strikes.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
One down, base is empty. This one popped up. Turner makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
2 down, base is empty. Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Marsh sizing this one up and makes the grab. And that is that. So they go quietly there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Phillies nothing. Well, we go bottom 6, and now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Evan Phillips up and throwing. Trying it. Warming up as well. That's too low. And that's ball 1. Just missed. That misses, and that's ball 3.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Hard hit, right side. Handles, throws to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kyle.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And there's a ball.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. That missed inside. 2-2. Line drive, Adam in center field.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard-hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Boom, in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Slapped foul. Here's a 1-1. High fly ball down the left field line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Now pitching
Jordan
for the Phillies.
Romano takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Up and in, and it's 1-0.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Inside corner, that's a strike. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And up to the plate in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Romano, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. A little bit low. 1-1. And that one sliced foul. Next offering upstairs.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
That one pushed foul. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side of the 7th. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Phillies nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Evan Phillips.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. He's 0 for 1.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Close one doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one outside. And that's ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He has it. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Swing and a ball popped up. Hernandez. And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Tap foul at the plate. Oh, 2 now as he swings through it.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Max Kepler at the plate. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of Game 3. Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Nabil Prismat
gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Tommy Edman at the plate.
Also Los Angeles. Center fielder Tommy Edman.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And a foul ball. Just missed. And that skips in the dirt. Check swing, and he went. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Hernandez up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in game 3 of the NLCS. Next pitch is downstairs. And he grounds one to the right side. Stott over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
For the Dodgers, shortstop Miguel Rojas.
2 outs, base is empty. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And there's a foul ball.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Inside. Full count now. Freddie Freeman would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Late Tryman.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Real Muto in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Fouled off down the right side. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one just misses. Now 1-2. That's down and in. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Freeman. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Liner, base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now Bryson Stott, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. In for a strike. 0-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And that one fouled off.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky. This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The tying run at the plate. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. So Harper stands in. 0 for 3 in this one.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Started after it, appeal to third, and that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. Throw over to first, and Turner's back in. Tying run at the plate. Good job to fight that one off. Turner runs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Smash to the left side. Tosses to first. Inning over. One left for Philadelphia. They trail it here 2-0. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tanner Banks.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And here's Freddie Freeman. He's already homered here in this one.
Freddie Freeman.
There's the strike. Movement in the bullpen. Mick Abel, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Phillips also throwing. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider is more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Kim, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Go ball. One strike.
Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting.
Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei
1 for 3. Now snap throw to first. Kim back in on a dive.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Swings through that one. 0-1. They say you win.
No ball. 2 straight.
Oh, 2 now. And that one missing low.
Two balls. 2 straight.
Squirts away a little bit. Kim, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Oh, that right there is a nasty front door breaking ball. I mean, those are so tough to stay in on and not give up because out of the hand, it looks like it's almost going to hit you, and then at the last moment, dips over that inside corner. Really nice pitch.
First offering, runner goes, strike in there. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the Dodgers leave 1. They're up 2-0.
Now pitching the Los
Welcome
Angeles.
back, and here comes the closer, Tanner Scott.
Oh, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
So now it's the
Leading
full
off
hitter,
for the Phillies,
Kyle Schwarber.
designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And he swings through that one.
0-2.
Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And now Alec Bohm. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Scott, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. 1 down, base is empty. Well struck left field. That's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. First pitch misses.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
With the tying run at the plate here in the late stages of Game 3. Next offering is in for a strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And it's through for a hit. Here comes Bohm around third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. And it's a one-run game.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes it's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Substitution being made at first. On to pinch run, Johan Rojas. One down, runner at first. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And that one lifted in the air center field. 2 away.
Up next for the Phillies, left fielder, Max
Last
Kepler.
chance for the Phillies. Max Kepler stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base. I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Picks over and he breaks for second. The tag, and that's the ball game.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.